What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you did not see one of my previous videos, I had a masseuse come in to go and work on my piriformis, and the video is really good, so definitely go check that out. But today I have her back again, and we're going to be working on my feet. So I'm going to preface this a little bit with, you guys know I've been doing burn boot camp. I've been kickboxing, I've been doing a lot of extra cardio, a lot of interval training, a lot of jumping, a lot of running, a lot of jump ropes. So my feet have been killing me, like dull aches, irritated, sometimes they even hurt when I'm walking. So we're kind of thinking plantar fasciitis. So my masseuse is here and she's going to work on my feet, my calves, and help me work out some of this pain.
So Kristen here has been suffering from just a general tension and pain in her feet, probably plantar fasciitis, which is very common, especially amongst people like her that are very active and on her feet running and kickboxing and working on hard surfaces. Plantar fasciitis is basically a repetitive strain injury which inflames that connective fibrous tissue that runs all the way through the foot. Fascia wraps around every muscle of the body and it kind of keeps it all together. And when that gets kind of glued down to the muscles, it can be very painful and restrict range of motion and create pain and tension. So the best techniques for relieving that are a deep tissue massage along with some different stretching and home care techniques, which she can show you later. So for her, we're going to start by just kind of breaking up those connective tissues. Cross fiber friction is very helpful. Biggest thing is to move slowly and deeply. And if it becomes too painful, you just let me know. So one thing that's important to note is, although it's important to focus on the muscles of the foot and the fascia therein, a lot of the pain can also stem from tight gastrocs and tight soleus muscles, which are all here through the calf and connecting all through this Achilles tendon. So one of my favorite things to do to release all of this tension that also connects into the foot and creates all of this tension is to do a cross motion where you put a finger on each side and kind of create like an S out of her Achilles tendon and hold. Take a deep breath. Good. And we're going to go the opposite direction. Nice deep breath. Good. So it's very important to loosen these muscles in conjunction because the whole body is connected. It's not just one spot. If this is bothering you, it's not just this. It's everything that's connecting to that. And where she works these muscles so much, it's important to loosen them up and just kind of create that tension, or release that tension all the way down. I heard a nice little pop there.
Yeah, I felt it.
So it's important to remember that pain in the feet often stems from tension throughout the ankle and all the muscles in the calf that connect to it. So even though the pain might be here, the problem could be coming from here. So sometimes you just need to address the whole area as a whole and not just where it hurts directly. So we're just loosening up and releasing all of that fascia off of that muscle.
The calf definitely feels like it's loosening up.
Oh yeah.
I didn't realize how tight it was.
So another really interesting technique that you can do to help relieve this tension is called cupping. And what's happening is I use this little tool, and where I can push on you all day long, I can't pull up and create that space between the fascia and the muscle. So with this, I'm pulling up and creating that space so the blood and lymph can get in between and flush out all the lactic acid and everything else that's just kind of gluing you together and keeping it tight and keeping it bound down. So we're creating a sense of tension and kind of pulling up between there. What this is doing is increasing circulation, increasing lymphatic drainage, pulling the fascia and muscle apart, as I already said, and is one of the most effective tools I've found in and helping people that suffer with plantar fasciitis. People that suffer with it especially feel it around where all this muscle connects around the ball of the heel. So it's especially important to hit those spots. Once you've got those pieces pulling apart and everything kind of flowing and moving around, you just want to kind of give it a nice good flush. Kind of help break it apart even further.
Being that we've been talking about plantar fasciitis and issues that kind of arise when you're doing a lot of high intensity training like I've been doing, wanted to show you guys my protein shake and explain why it's so important. So first thing I do is I add my protein. Chris and I both have it, so I'm kind of set up because for tomorrow morning I need to have it ready, prepped, and that is the best way to be prepared for the next day. Prep everything in advance. I highly recommend it to all my clients. But we do a scoop and a half of isolation, and then we each do a scoop of glutamine and creatine. So the glutamine is great for recovery and protein synthesis. I always add it to one shake a day. My second shake I actually add collagen to, which I don't have out in front of me because I'm not making my second shake right now. And then the creatine is awesome, especially if you're doing high intensity interval training. It's actually going to provide water to your muscles. It's going to help you to become more hydrated and recover a lot faster. So this combination is something that me and Chris are both taking in our post-workout shake after every gym session. Super important to make sure that you are recovering optimally. So make sure you guys are following the channel, like the video, and I will see you guys next time.